Hello people, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gbemi. I'm a Nigerian lifestyle vlogger, a first-time mom of one adorable princess. Yes, if I do say so myself. If you're returning back to my channel, you already know that you are loyal. As in, we need to find a name for ourselves, or like a clap or a signature or something for ourselves. But thank you guys so much for always returning back to my channel. It means the world to me. You guys have no idea. And if you're new to my channel, something brought you here. Something did what? It brought you here. Whether it was this face you saw, whether I don't know, whether you just stumbled on the channel just like that, but nothing happens by coincidence. Can I get an amen? Amen. Everything is ordered by God. So the reason why you're here is because God brought you here. And you know what? Because God brought you here, you cannot just skedaddle out of this place like that. You have to subscribe to this channel because God wants to work wonders in your life. Amen. Amen. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you can always get notified whenever I post awesome videos and be a part of this loyal. Already know that I am a first-time mom of one to an amazing adorable princess Oluwatishiru gang. Okay, and so from the title of the video today, you guys, I'm going to be talking about everything about breastfeeding her, pumping for her, all that great stuff, because people have asked me these questions and I just want to share my own 2 pence and 2 cents as a Nigerian. I don't think lots of these videos are out there from Nigerians. I don't think so. So first question that people always ask me, are you breastfeeding? Yeah. I am breastfeeding. Definitely breastfeeding. I've always said I wanted to breastfeed. It's a thing that I've always loved moms doing. I've always seen moms do it and I love it, and I've always said I wanted to do it, even if it's for a short period of time. I just, I want to breastfeed, and so yes, I am definitely breastfeeding, and Tisha is enjoying it, all of it, every part of it. Now, the second question, am I exclusively breastfeeding? That is the main something. In Nigeria, they call it baby friendly. Are you doing baby friendly or not doing baby friendly? The reason why people like to do baby friendly, exclusively breastfeeding, is because number one, it saves money. You don't have to buy no formula. Formula is cost. You know how much Aptamil is? You know how much Similac is? You know how much Enfamil is? So most husbands will tell their wife, why not just do baby friendly? Be friendly with this baby. Oh, le funta. You cannot squeeze it and pump it out and sell it to people. It's not possible. Give this thing to my child. Okay, so the question is, am I exclusively breastfeeding? Yes and no. Before you click out, before you say this girl, go get her, come on, cotton shame, man, let's get out. Let me explain myself. I have to explain myself. Okay, so I've always wanted to exclusively breastfeed. When I got to the hospital, when I wanted to give birth, they asked me, are you going to be breastfeeding, or are you going to be supplementing with formula, or you don't even want to breastfeed at all? There was that category there. I was like, no, I want to exclusively breastfeed. Like, I feel like I can do this. I'm a woman of substance, so I can definitely do this. So I gave birth to my baby. The first day, the nurses came, the lactation nurses came. They were just pressing my breast. They were just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, Jesus, the thing was paining me. They brought her and my girl was, she liked food though. She latched on immediately and my baby was just sucking and sucking. So the first day was good. Second day, that was when Kasala busted. I was supposed to be feeding her every 2 hours, like they had said. Every 2 hours, she'd latch on. But then she started crying. She was just crying. We had changed her diaper. We did everything. They said feed her. I fed her. She was just crying. Like, my husband was in the hospital with me. My mom was in the hospital. Nobody slept. The nurses came to pacify her. She just wasn't having it. The third day, we continued with the breastfeeding saga. And my mom just took a look at her and was like, her head is sinking. She was like, Ori and Jiwanu, like it's just entering inside. And basically that happens when the baby is dehydrated or the baby is not getting enough food. I mean, imagine a 3-day-old baby and my mother was like, look here, girl, Gbemi, that you say we want to breastfeed exclusively. There's nothing like baby friendly. Give this child formula because she's not chopping enough food from you. I argued with my mother. We new millennials. I said, no, mommy, you don't know what you're talking about. And I love my mom. She did not argue with me. She just said, okay, I've shut up my mouth, I've submitted it. I'm looking at you like this. I'm not going to say anything again. I was just like, and then my baby was so cranky. She was hungry. At that time, I didn't know. I was just like, why is she crying so much? And then in the middle of the night on the third day, I did the impossible. I called up the nurse on the intercom and I was like, Auntie, please can I see you? One sec. I don't think my baby's getting enough food. I think she's hungry. I think that's why she's crying a lot. I don't know what to do anymore. And the nurse was like, I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but you want to try formula to see? My God, this is not what we discussed. I said that I want to do exclusive. And then I said, okay, you know what, fine. And my mom was like, I told you. I told you. And then they brought the formula. You know, but don't even now they brought papers, plenty of papers to sign, because before I said I wanted to do exclusive breastfeeding. Now that I've changed my mind, I have to still talk about it and use my hand to say, you know what, I changed my mind. So yeah, I had to sign a lot of papers, and then they brought like 6 bottles. They were similar. They were like this tiny, like this, and they were already made. They were pre-made. I think that's what they give the preemie babies or whatever. So they brought it, and then I carried. Was it me or my mom? I think one of us carried my daughter, and we basically gave her the bottle. She ate this much, like literally this much, very tiny, and she was filled up. She slept for hours, like she slept. And then I was like, but what is going on? I've been breastfeeding her. Like, what is going on? And mom was like, I don't think she's getting enough. Not like there's nothing coming out. It's coming out, but I think your baby demands more than what is coming out. So right there and then I took my phone, went on Amazon and ordered for a pump. It was later I found out that I could have actually asked them at the hospital to give me a breast pump to like pump, but I didn't know that I could do that. But it was later I found that out. So if you are in the Obodo hospital and you need to pump, you can ask the nurses. They have pump, they give you. I continued feeding my baby with breast milk. So when it was time to eat, I'd feed her, and if she looked like she was still fussy, I'd give her, like literally she was taking very tiny, I feel like it was 0.5 ounces or something, very, very tiny. And the whole bottle was like this thick, and because it was already pre-made, they'll tell you that you can't the bottle can't sit out for more than 1 hour. So in 1 hour, this girl is eating this tiny, that thing frustrated me. This thing is eating this tiny piece, and that's it. I have to throw the bottle away. Something that still has this much inside, but the nurses were like, oh, you can't stay out for more than 1 hour after you've opened it. So that was that. Second week, my pump arrived because Amazon had shipped it to another person's address, and then alerted me, and then refunded my money, and then I had to reorder it again. So it took a while to get to me. So by the second week, it got to me. That was how I started pumping. I started pumping about 10 times in a day. Literally every 2 hours, I'd sit down, I'd turn on the pump, I'd put the flanges on me, and I'd pump. And gradually my milk supply started increasing. I've still not finished answering the question, just wait. So as that started, by the third week, I was comfortably feeding my baby only breast milk because my supply had started increasing so much. So Tisha wasn't taking formula anymore because I made sure of it. She wasn't taking formula. She was only taking breast milk. Only breast milk. So she only took formula, let me say, the first week and half of the second week that she was born. Since then, she's been taking strictly breast milk. Now she's 2 months. I'm trying to reintroduce formula back, but what's that thing they say about agaracha or something like that? Yeah, my baby now knows the difference between formula and breast milk, so she's not having it. So now I try to give her, the last time she had formula, a bottle of formula, was I feel like about a week ago she had, yes, that was the last time she had formula, and it was tug of war. It was just 2 ounces that I made, and Tisha wasn't having it. She would cry and cry so much, and the only time she would take that formula is when she has cried so much and she sees that there's no breast milk that is coming, that she does not have a choice and she needs to eat and sleep. That's when she will collect it from you. And even when she collects it from you, there'll be like so much, like she'd spit out, like not spit out, but it'd be like coming out from the sides of her mouth, on her bib, everything. Meanwhile, when you put the breast milk inside bottle for my daughter, you will not see one speck. one drop of breast milk. Like, she lick everything, she finish everything, nothing come out. She's such a smart kid. Oh my god. We bought a Similac formula, the Similac sensitive, because we had tried in the first couple of weeks that she was born, we had tried different ones. We tried the Enfamil Gentle Ease, we tried the Similac Pro Advance, we were making her gassy, we tried this, we tried that, and I think those trials just made my people like, I don't want this, I just want breast milk, that's all I want. So the Similac bottle that we've had for the past 1 month is what the can. I feel like we've had it for 2 months or 1 month and we still have it because my baby doesn't take formula. So the answer to the question, am I exclusively breastfeeding? That's why I say it's yes or no. Has my baby tasted formula? Yes, she has. But is she on the formula right now or for a long time? I don't know. She's not. So yeah, that answers that question. So now to pumping. So like I said, the reason why I bought a pump was because I wanted to see how much my baby was eating. So I wanted to see how much she was consuming, and that was why I started pumping. And then later I found out that pumping more times in a day actually also helps to increase your milk supply. So I was like, okay, we're doing this. So I'd sit down and I'd pump about, like I said initially, I was pumping 10 times in a day. Now I pump anywhere from 5 to 7 times in a day. Yeah, including midnight. Well, now I pump just once in the middle of the night. Then I used to pump like twice in the middle of the night. I wake up at 2, I wake up at 4:35 to pump. So yeah, wake up twice in the middle of the night to pump. Joys of motherhood. So the first pump I'm going to be showing you guys is the Spectra. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so this is the Spectra S1 pump. There are 2 of it. There's a Spectra S1 and there's a Spectra S2. The Spectra S1 is this, obviously, and then it is blue, as you can see. The Spectra S2 is pink right here. Now what's the difference between the S1 and the S2? The S1 is this one is rechargeable, so I just plug it to the socket and then it charges up, and then I can use it whenever I want to use it without it being charged. But the S2 is not rechargeable, so you have to sit, like, every time you want to use it you have to plug yourself to the wall to use it, basically. The S2 is slightly lesser than this in terms of price. I think this one is about $200. I can't remember. I bought it off of Amazon. I'll look for the price and I'll post it here for you guys to see. I can't remember how much the S2 is. I would also find out, let you guys know. So of course I got the S1 because I knew the reality that I was coming back to Nigeria and there's always not going to be light, so it's just better for me to just get the S1 so that I can always charge this one and use it whenever I want to use it, period. Yeah, so this is the Spectra S1, and then yeah, the parts, it comes with this tubing, and then it has this duct thing. I don't know the names of these things, but yeah. And then it comes with, guys, I literally just pumped before I started filming this video for Tisha because I know she's going to wake up anytime soon and I can store. So it's 12:30 and I just pumped. This is my second pumping of today, of the day. So yeah, so the tubing thing goes here and the other one goes there, and you just put it in the tin and you just plug yourself to it and you on it and and then, you know, your breast milk will start flowing. When I was trying to get a pump, I did a lot of research. A lot of people were recommending the Medela InStyle pump, the Medela Clinical. Besides it being pricey, because trust me, a lot of the Medela pumps are very pricey. Besides it being pricey, I also read that a lot of them have like different parts that you have to clean, like so many parts to clean, and I wasn't pleased. I have a child. Last thing on my mind is thinking of pumping parts to clean. So this doesn't have a lot of parts to clean. It's basically just this the bottle that it comes in, the flange. This is a flange, the 24mm flange, and I don't know what this is called, the duct or the suction. I think it's called the suction. I can't remember what it's called. So these are the things that I clean, and I just clean it in warm soapy water, and I put it in the sterilizing unit with all the other bottles that she uses, and basically I'm done cleaning. It doesn't have it's not stressful. It doesn't make a lot of noise when you're pumping, you know, like in the middle of the night. I don't get to wake my husband up. It also has a light for those of us that pump in the night. I come alive in the night time. Yeah. Yeah, so for those of us that pump in the night and maybe there's always no NEPA. So another thing I would recommend while using the Spectra is that you have to get yourself a pumping bra, because you know it's pumping two boobs at the same time, because you can't just take your two hands and be holding the bottle like this and the flanges like this. It's just, I don't know, it's just going to be weird. And then sometimes you have to do other things. I like to do other things. I just carry this around and I'm walking around and doing other things, which is also why I prefer it to the S2. Also, there are times that I'm pumping on this boob and Tisha is sucking from this boob, so the pumping bra helps it stay in place basically. So I recommend that you get a pumping bra. I think everybody that uses this gets a pumping bra. So the second pump I'm going to be talking about is the Medela Harmony. Oh my god, I just realized it's a Dr. Brown's it's one of Tisha's Dr. Brown's bottles that is in here. And okay, let me just start. That is one of the reasons why I love this Medela Harmony pump, because it comes with its own bottle, like the Medela bottle that you pump into, but then it can also fit other bottle heads. How about that? So sometimes I just pump directly into this and put it in the fridge, because when you put when you pump into the Medela's cup that it comes with, you still have to pour in here or pour into a bag, and then but sometimes it's just easier to just pump in here, put in the fridge. When your baby is ready to eat, you warm it and you just give out the bottle. So yeah, so this is the Medela Harmony pump. It's the manual pump, obviously, as you can see. It doesn't have a lot of parts to clean, just this flange, the bottle that it would supposedly be here, and you don't even clean. I don't even clean. So the reason why I got this pump was because it's an on-the-go pump. I feel like I can use it anywhere. I feel like I can use it in traffic. In Lagos traffic, yes, I plan to pump in Lagos traffic. Please, if I'm engorged and I'm inside 3rd Mainland Bridge traffic, I still am in pains. No, I don't plan to do that. Something as handy as this, I put it in my handbag. Thank you very much. And I have a cloth thing that when I want to breastfeed, I put it on my neck, so I cannot put it on my neck in traffic. Release the boob, put the thing, pong, pong, pong. Even when you don't, sometimes I don't feel like taking off my whole clothes and wearing a pumping bra and sitting with the Spectra to pump. I just want to sit by the side of my bed and just be watching the movie I'm watching or something, and just be dum, 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 just to relieve me a little, or even just to pump it out, you know, generally. So it's a really good pump. I also would recommend it. It is quite cheap. I think I got it for about $20 at Walmart, so it's not that bad. It's not as bad. It's not like bad like the Spectra. So the third pump I'm going to be talking about today, it's not really a pump, it's just a very life-saving something that I love so much. It's called the Haka. I'm a Yoruba girl, so please bear with me. Is the what? The Haka. Yes, not the Haka, the Haka. So Haka, the Haka. Yes. So this really helps me a lot. Like, it just has suction already. It's a plastic, it's kind of like a plastic bottle or plastic thing, and then it has suction. Can you see? When I started breastfeeding Tisha and my milk supply was increasing, I realized that if I'm breastfeeding now here, by the time I look down, all my old clothes here they have turned to water. What happened? So basically, I think the way the breast works is that when your baby is sucking from this breast, it automatically, this other one automatically thinks that it's also supposed to be having a let down, like it's supposed to also be coming out. So that's what makes you, like, your clothes wet or your bra wet and everything. So I was like, man, this is just milk that I just wasting, you know, liquid gold. So I looked around and did research and everything, and then I found this, and people had a lot of good things to say, and me said I have a lot of good things to say. So when I'm breastfeeding my girl, especially when I'm engorged on the other breast, I just pull the thing, boom, and I get like quite a lot that comes out, you know, and I just pour it in the storage bag sometimes, or I just pour it in a bottle. Like, it just makes life easy, man. Everything we don't want to see. Motherhood is already hard enough, so you don't want something that is going to make it worse for you, you know. Just make your life easy. And this thing was cheap. I can't remember how much it is. I feel like I bought it off of Amazon also. I feel like it was about, I want to say $15. I will check and I will put it up here for you guys to see. But it was something as cheap as this, and it's just like this. It's not heavy. Like, you can easily put it in your bag. It's not anything serious. Easy to wash. Nothing, anything. And all you gotta do is just put it. Just put it. Amazing, guys, amazing. So yeah, I recommend all these pumps that I have just discussed with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I answered everybody's questions, or whatever questions you might have on breastfeeding or pumping. I'll probably do a video of like my pumping, a day in my life pumping, just show you guys what it kind of looks like. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it on this video. We're going to end it there now. Hope it's not so long. Thank you guys. I see you in my next video. Mwah! Arrivederci.